Everybody ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Chill.
And we live once again, y'all. Welcome back to the Cuz Chill podcast, man.
Right.
Everybody tuning in on YouTube, whether you're watching on Facebook, man. Hey, make sure to subscribe, like, and share this to someone. We got some new faces, some family, so we're gonna let them introduce themselves. You know, once again, y'all know it's me, your boy Migo Dose.
Y'all know it's me, Brittany, aka the best cousin, aka the favorite cousin. You know.
It's your boy, see that hall in this thing, man. But, you know what I mean, we got a superstar here today. You know I heard the name mentioned a few times in the last pod. Introducing live, her motherfucking man.
You know, coming to the stage.
Y'all
know what the fuck going on. It's Dana cute ass.
You know.
His little sister. Okay. Her favorite cousin. You know. Okay. His favorite cousin. Okay. His woman. Y'all know what the fuck going on. We're gonna tune in tonight and we just gonna see what's going on tonight. Yeah.
Clock it, cousin. Clock it.
Okay. Come on, boy. My boy.
I'm Gino, man, a.k.a. the Black Italian, man.
Okay.
Hey, hold on. Let's go. Yeah, man. Hey, so we got a request through the group chat, man, that we should talk about this 50-50 situation.
50-50 thing, man. I know you
relationship
about it.
You know. So
relationship. Who want to jump in?
I'm gonna see who
can
want
make or break the relationship.
who want to take it. I ain't even gonna start it this time. Who got
we
something
got
they
new
want to say?
faces. Let's.
What y'all feel? What y'all got?
Let's
They
pop
a
it.
couple too. So
Wait a minute. The way my boy looking real quick. Hold on. Come on, my boy Gino.
Black Italian.
Black
Let us know.
Black Italian.
Just give me my money.
Yay.
Well, Black Italian, man. I would like to say 50-50, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
I mean, it showed independence on both sides, you know, instead of being one person being responsible for everything, you know. So, hypothetically speaking, if anything was to happen, we was to separate, she can hold her own, I can hold mine, you know. So, I don't see nothing wrong with we splitting the bills, whatever the cost may be, you know. She got my back, I got hers, you know. So, I mean, as a man, you know, you still take care of the house, the head of the household.
Right.
And as a woman, she hold down certain parts of a certain situation, you know, but if we rocking together, you know, I just feel like, you know, we can go half on it, you know, just, you know.
Nothing wrong with it.
Help each other out.
Right. What you think, Danny? What you think, Danny? Make some
at
face over there, girl. She finna say that shit. Danny, what you got?
Y'all remember the talk we had about the WX times last week?
Oh yeah, what's one
This is
thing
the Taurus, y'all.
I'm the Taurus.
She's very bullheaded. Okay,
what's your sign? You know your sign?
I'm a Libra.
Libra. Okay.
Okay,
What
I
they
like
say
y'all.
about Libra?
They're sweet.
Okay.
They are very sweet. They're very dominant. They're quiet. They don't like confrontation unless you put them there. They're overall sweet people. They're protectors.
Man,
like
this motherfucker like
all of that.
zodiac shit.
I love Libras. My best friend is a Libra.
But am I lying?
Shout out to Quisha.
Am I lying?
My best friend is a Libra.
Okay, Quisha Libra.
Yeah, Quisha is a
Quisha
Libra.
my favorite people. Yeah. That makes sense.
My best
yeah.
friend, not my sister.
What?
My sister Libra. I mean, a Scorpio. You know,
Oh, okay.
She's my best friend.
No, my
Quisha.
best friend.
Oh, okay, I like
My best friend.
She
No.
no, Quisha Scorpio.
My best friend is a Libra, so.
Okay, but yeah, what you think?
I feel like.
Let me drink.
That I feel like lets me know everything I need to.
Sip the drink too.
50-50, no. 50-50 is okay. Yeah, everybody know we can stand up on our own, be independent. Just if we do separate, gotta know I'm going to have my own. You know, I'm going to have my own back. I'm going to be left on my own 2 feet, you know. So I just feel like it shouldn't be motherfucking in no 50-50 relationship. A man is supposed to provide 100%. The woman is supposed to take care of home. I don't know. Maybe I'm just old school. Shout out to Bill May, Essie Lee, you know, all of them, my grannies, and, you know, even my mom right now. You know, all of us, man.
Okay, let me tell you. Let me. Can I interject?
Yes, go ahead, cousin.
Okay, do you think anything factors in with like the economy being different than it was back then when
Definitely.
Okay.
Yes, it's definitely different.
So like say for instance, your man will have to work 3 or 4 jobs to provide for 100%.
Never.
He's not home but 8 hours a day.
Never.
Would you rather that?
No. Now, if it's something like that, no.
That's
never.
what it is most of the time, though. A nigga ain't doing 50-50 just because he a sorry ass nigga.
I don't know what type of. Well, speaking on my own, man, I don't know what type of niggas that gotta work 3 jobs because 3 jobs with my 1 nigga check is that's what it is. You know. So I can't speak on. You know, that's just not the type of men or niggas that I just fuck with. Mm-hmm. You know. You shouldn't have to work no 3 jobs. You should have to have some type of career going for yourself. Not even just say you got to have it all together. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to fuck with no low budget niggas when I know I can be a high budget bitch too. You know, I like this thing. Like, look at me.
And standards are standards.
And I'm just being real. You know, we got to talk about this type of stuff. You know, and I just feel like if we do separate, I'm still going to be able to provide for me and my child. You know what I'm saying? With or without a man. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm
just adult shit.
Yeah, of course. So with my man and he going out and he working, of course, yes, the food going to be on the table, clothes going to be washed. Like what he said, what you were saying earlier. If you want your jobs earned, baby, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay. Let me ask you this.
That's just what it is.
So what all is that role you would say is the woman's part if a man is handling his business 100%? What all would you say a woman's role is there?
I would just
You just said the home, take her home.
Yeah, take her home, take her to kids. Yeah, house. Like basically.
Well, let me ask you that then. Like Italian. Hold on, can I ask like Italian that? Matter of fact, yeah. What would you say the woman's role would be as a man that provides 100%? What would you say the woman's role would be if you doing all of that? Then I need you to be doing all of this.
If a man was to support his family 100%,
like Dana was explaining, just a second.
Bring up the mic a little bit more.
I would expect my wife or my girlfriend to make sure everything is taken care of. So when I come home, food done, I ain't gotta worry about it. I don't want to walk in the house and no dirty clothes, no mess. I want the restroom clean. I don't want to see no shit stains in the toilet. I don't want to see. I want the house clean.
Ain't gonna be there.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, too, I'm a firm believer. You know, even being, you know, speaking on a different side, you know, for a woman, you know what I'm saying, being a housewife, it can get hectic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Battling with kids.
Yeah, that shit can pile up.
Taking kids to school, dealing with a lot of things. So, you know, I'm very understanding. You know, sometimes some things might not get done. You know, but at the end of the day, we have to come together as one to make sure that that's taken care of. You know what I'm saying? Like.
And I want to say, you don't, just being at home, me saying I want to be at the house, that don't mean I won't have my own career going for myself. You know what I'm saying? Just me speaking personally for myself, I can break the fuck out from her, you know, and like that can be something that I can do on the side, and I can still provide, and I can still be
to, like fully do the housewife and pursue your passion.
Oh God, and that's just something. It's just not me just laying around doing wifely duties and just being a mother and just being a wife to my husband, you know, being a mother to my kids. I still want to have a path of my own. You know what I'm saying? I still want to be able to do this and do that on my own. You know, so it's just not that.
Don't get comfortable. Don't get comfortable.
The eye contact right there.
Don't get comfortable. Because that regardless, at the end of the day, if I'm busting my ass to work, your job is to bust your ass as well. You know what I'm saying? Because
I think we both can agree on that.
At some point, you know, as a man, we go through things we might not speak on.
Right.
We get sick. We have feelings. We might not share that shit with the world.
Right.
But we go through life holding that shit inside, go through the day not expressing that shit, and our significant other might not understand what's bothering us.
So that's something else we need out of that woman role, is somebody that can comfort
that
when we come home. I would say that's probably the most important.
Right.
It's like when I come home, if I'm handling everything else, because that shit, like I said, today is way harder to handle 100%. So if you're doing that, like I said, I would have to work 3-4 jobs to handle it 100%, and I do that. But it's just me. I ain't got no woman right now. But when I did, you know what I'm saying, we split what we had to split. But you know what I'm saying, when I could, I was taking care of everything. You know what I'm saying, when she was going to school and shit. So like, but when I was doing that, nigga was stressed out, and when I came home, I needed that comfort. You know what I'm saying? Like I shouldn't have to argue about shit. when I come home. If I'm handling 100%, you know what I'm saying? Not that I'm saying everything I say should rule in the house, but like, you know what I mean? It shouldn't even be that much of a disagreement with anything. Like, we should be able to communicate anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, head of the household, let a nigga be the head of the household. If that's what I'm really doing.
You lead, I follow.
Right.
Just to listen to what you say. She went to school.
Right.
You work. You supported her through. See what I'm saying? And sometimes it'll be a backfire.
You know, I wouldn't say it did. It didn't, but it could have been. It could have been, yeah. Because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you say, they get to that point in that position where they like, all right, this nigga gonna help me get here. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? Right. It could get to a point where I don't really need this nigga no more. I'm on my feet. I'm on my own.
That's where we kind of
See,
we kind of shy away.
Guarded, yeah.
You know,
as you should be.
I want to know what Brittany think on this topic of 50-50.
Yeah,
I know you got some experience in
that. Hey, man. Back on. That shit was fire. Goddamn.
That's some good back and forth.
Conversation.
Now, Brittany, how you feel about this whole 50-50?
My intake on it may be just a little bit different because I've actually lived it. You know, like I was married twice. So my first marriage was 50-50, but it was not always like 50-50 financially. You know, like he was a provider. He went to work all the time, but I also had a job at first. So I was able to work, but I took care of our house. Like I cleaned, I cooked. He would get up and leave at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I would get up sometimes in the morning and cook, you know, his lunch and breakfast or whatever. I made sure laundry was done. Anything that was missing from the house, I made sure it was replenished, tissue. Like he never had to worry about anything that had to do with the house. And so then that's when I wasn't working. So I was just going to school. So, but once I got a job, my money was my money. Like he took care of bills. I never had to pay for anything. I didn't have to put gas in my car. I never even knew when my car needed an oil change. I never knew when my tires was going flat. I never had to touch it. Never had to do anything. And then my money was my money, but if I needed money, he still made sure I had money. Put gas in my car, made sure there was stuff in there. But on the flip side, I took care of him. Right. I made sure he was good. I made sure he was good mentally. I asked him, sometimes I would stay up just so I can ask him, how was your day? Right. What happened at work? I took care of the kid. We had one baby at the time, and we had a second one. I took care of the babies. I tried to let him sleep, but since I was working too, he also started to contribute around the house as well. So like for me, if I'm going to work and I'm working full time and you're working full time, I'm not going to work full time, come home, take care of the kids, clean up, cook, and you're just working. Yeah. And we're both putting in 40 hours a week. Right. That's what I wasn't going to do. And
I feel like that's a real 50-50.
Yeah, and we literally had a 50-50 relationship. So that now my second marriage, I feel like it was more so 80-20. And I feel like I was doing the 80. You know, I'm dead serious. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, it's like it was good until it wasn't, and I felt dominant. I felt like
situations may been different on both of those men behalf.
Situations were definitely different.
Right.
I think it could have went better. I think the communication was definitely not there. No matter how much you pressure somebody to talk, you can't. If they don't want to, they're just not going to. Also, if you have poor money management skills and you can't manage your finances and you can't manage your time, then that puts more of a 80-20 type of thing, because I don't want to lead here. You know, I don't want to. Okay, well, now I got to make sure we have money coming from this part, because now you're slacking on your end and we got kids over here. So it was more so 80-20.
But that would be a different of being you being the head of the house, so you showing control.
But I didn't want to. It came to the point where I was forced to do so, and so that's what made it the 80-20 because I was working full time. I was going to school.
When you do it like that, you have control where you set the bar.
You would think that's how it was supposed to work.
But see, that's where you fail to realize where you didn't have. See, you got to think about it.
No, it was literally just
okay. Overstood.
Yeah,
I understand.
Yeah, it just got really hard.
But as a woman, like I say, I don't give a damn if it's a woman or a man. If you provide for your family, you run this shit.
I agree with you 100%.
You say what you say what you gotta say. You need what need to be done.
Y'all remember how Nick Cannon acted when he was with Mariah Carey?
You know?
Listen, real talk. You have women that take care of men.
Be a house.
You have women that really literally take care of men.
Yeah.
And I didn't make the majority of the money in our household during that marriage. It was just the simple fact that I was doing.
I
was in, and
money
I just did
management
it.
is a huge role if one person got bad money management, then that shit
Because
can
where's the
turn all
funds?
shit down. Yeah.
I don't want to pull from my savings.
That's mostly what
That
stability
was
is.
back
The
to
most
what you
important shit.
said.
Right.
When you said that, like, because of course, when we end, I'm gonna make sure I'm there for my kids. So like after my first marriage, it was kind of hard to get back on my feet,
Right.
But my second marriage, I had all my shit together. I was able to move out.
Yeah.
I had money in the bank.
Because yours is more of the 80.
I was more of the 80, so I was able to recognize it. So I think it just, for me, I would just do whatever the fuck works for you and your household. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are people who can have the man be 100% of the provider, but sometimes, it could backfire. You hear shit like, well, I do this and I do that. I don't know. I think there needs to be some type of compromise. Hey, I'm going to pay all the bills. You don't have to worry about paying the bills. But all I'm asking from you is A, B, C, and D. Like, I just feel like it just needs to be out there. So their way, there won't be any failing of expectations. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just gotta communicate.
So
Yeah.
I think why it's such a crazy ass topic is because I think folks focus on the wrong damn 50-50.
I think they focus on money.
Because
it's just all money.
You got the 50-50, like, oh, you do this and I do that. Well, 50-50, you should look at what the meaning of 50-50 should and I feel is, which means is I meet you in the middle on what we need for each other, whether it's mentally, like I know you work hard, so when you come home, I help you detox mentally and emotionally, or I know there's this time where I need to do overtime because we need this, or I see you doing we got a newborn, so I know you might be a little bit more emotionally overwhelmed, so I step up here. It's 50-50 is meeting your partner where you can get them to 100.
Yeah, I see the trash. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out.
It's nothing specific.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
if you want,
I can take this shit out.
If you want to make it
I
about
can take
money,
it out. Like, I can do it.
if you want to make it about money, that's cool. But that should be a sit down conversation. If you want to be like, hey, babe, I handle. Like, my belief is this, because I do got a little bit of old school belief. My wife would never touch the mortgage. No matter what, the mortgage is always going to be. The utilities is always going to be. So, baby, if you handle the groceries, cool. Or if the extra money, you plan the vacations. Or if that's just the way the finances are set up because of the way the world is right now. Because, hey, some people don't want to be lawyers.
Definitely.
So you're not going to make lawyer money. Some people might like being a teacher. And that teacher might make 60.
Sometimes.
And it's also about your lifestyle too, because you can be a lawyer and still not be able to provide 100% for that lifestyle.
What would the difference be? Okay, say for instance, he was on child support, and he's a provider trying to take care of the household.
That's up to you and your partner if she give a damn or not. You said, yeah. What's your question?
No. I'm saying, say for instance, he on child support, but he is the provider. But every week the money don't add up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Chop down.
And say for instance, she's a stay-at-home mom. You know what I'm saying? Or how would the situation be then?
When you humble yourself.
Yeah.
Because when you realize, we doing stuff way above our means. And you wouldn't be doing half the stuff if you didn't see it on social media.
No.
Because you know what you like. You know what you like because you got your stuff that like. I don't need social media to tell me that I like to have a good drink.
Facts.
So I know that's something that, I need to see, can I set up my life to where I can enjoy this thing? I like motorcycles. My life is set up to where I can afford my motorcycle life. Now, if I want to, I want a motorcycle in other countries. Okay, am I doing it because that's something I want to do? Or I'm doing it because that's just what the world says when you get money, this is what you should do. I just think a lot of people don't have excitement for what they want to do. They do excitement because everybody else did it and it looks exciting. It's cool to experience, but you got to set up your life that way.
What Fam's saying, he have to work 3 jobs. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
In this economy.
Yeah. True story. So I'm saying, now think about if you working 3 jobs, just think about. Imagine a man that's on child support that's working and trying to provide. Trying to provide for a household, trying to be the man of the household. His woman ain't working, and then you come into a situation where, man, baby, look, this where this 50-50 come in. Now it's a problem. I ain't paying no money. I ain't. Look, that's
I
what
have
I'm
a question.
saying.
I have a question about
I'm trying to get understanding because it seemed like it'll be twice as harder for a person that if I was him.
And then you got child support.
And I'm paying child support, and I'm trying to I'm paying this and I'm trying to manage my house over here. They don't give a damn what I'm trying to manage here. That's what I'm trying to manage. But I'm trying to get her to understand what I'm trying to manage. You see what I'm saying?
Let's let her.
I have a question about that. Okay, question. The child support issue. Are you paying child support before you enter the relationship with the woman, or are y'all together and then somebody put you on child support for your kids? Because that would make a big difference for me. Because if you're trying to pursue me, or if we're going to be in a relationship and you already have financial obligations, if you're already, let's just say you have all of this money being taken out for child support, if you don't feel like, or if it's going to be an issue for you to provide over here and pay your child support, don't enter this relationship right now.
This where the 50-50 come in.
No, because your child support, your child support, that is your obligation.
No.
That's not.
No. Where I say 50-50, where I mean is, true enough, that's my responsibility. But if me and you get in a relationship, what I take care of is what we take care of. That means even when men come to women that have kids, I have to accept your child. I have to take care of your child as my own.
Mm-hmm.
So why my
facts.
responsibility can't be yours?
And you know what?
That's something y'all gotta agree upon.
Right. And it can, and it can. So if that's why I said communication is key. Effective communication is key, because we have to communicate so that we can listen to understand. You know what I'm saying? And not listen to reply. So if you come to me and we're trying to get serious, and you tell me, look, I'm feeling you, I really want to make this work. However, I pay child support. This is how much is coming out of my check every week. I do want to be able to provide over here, but I'm gonna need a little help. Right. That's perfectly fine, because you communicated with me. Yeah. You're telling me what it is, But if we're in a relationship and you ain't told me none of that, and we're like 6 months, 8 months in, and then you be like, hey, I'm gonna need you to pick up another job because we got child. That don't have shit to do with me.
That's the maturity in women like yourself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm for that, but we just gotta talk.
Don't understand that part. But not saying that I'm going through, but I pay back pay. I don't give a damn what they say. Look, I pay back pay. Look, my kids grown, but I'm just, being in a situation and speaking on people that I know, I like, it's kind of, you got somebody that you love, you got a home you trying to provide for, and then you want to take care of this, but then it's hard.
But yeah, that's what I was getting at. That's what I was getting at though. Like, if y'all got that understanding, like if it's enough love there, right? It ain't gonna matter what. Y'all gonna figure that shit out either way it goes. So if the love is there, that's what's gotta be there.
Let's tie a ribbon on it around.
A lot of people be with people they don't really got the love with. You know what I'm saying? It's other shit that got them together.
50-50,
and that's what's wrong with a lot of people.
50-50 is tough.
But I just
all this shit tough.
It's
either way you look at it.
It's not. I don't think that is. I don't think 50-50 is tough. I think the way just folks approach it is tough. Like let's tie up right here. Like
that shit is what it is.
50-50. Hold on.
50-50 is like a breeze.
50-50. All that means is
lovely.
You meet your partner where he at bring balance.
That's what real 50-50 is.
Take some weight off of their shoulder, and it doesn't mean you take on a burden, but 50-50 should mean, I just made something easier in your life. Right. And it don't have to, like I said, it ain't just financial. It can be mental, spiritual, whatever. It can be, I ain't laughed all day. Work done pissed me off. I come home, Bay already knew and got me in this motherfucker laughing. Yeah. So 50-50, I think it's just people don't consider the concept. They just immediately go into what finances. You can do for me.
Finances, yeah.
And if you approaching 50-50 automatically with the mindset of, hey, what you can do for me rather than what I can do for you, then you already done fucked it up. You really already on an 80-20. Yep. You just calling it 50-50 because you already in that motherfucker being selfish.
You can laugh right now, but the problem still gonna be there.
Yeah, but it's just the fact of
that's
knowing.
Why I said that's why
that laugh is gonna get you recharged to go handle that problem. You know what I'm saying?
Like that your partner is going
not
to do
getting
something,
that laugh,
and you're
gonna
able
go
to
crazy.
take that out for them, even if it's just for a
little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it.
Your battery can die, but once you charge it, you can use it up to its efficiency once again. So you go home and you get recharged. Yeah, you go to a church, you get recharged. You go chill with your boys. You get. I'm just saying, you gonna throw that church at that boy. Your spouse should be your charger. Yeah. I'm just saying.
You go to church and you get recharged.
If you don't go to church, just find you some type of spirituality that helps you recharge.
I'm not talking about the one you plug into the wall.
Nah, real shit. All right, so shit. All right, we did about 20, 30 minutes on that. Man, let's move on.
All right, yeah. That's why I said, look, let's put.
That was good though.
Let's put a ribbon on it. Let's put a ribbon on it.
I figured we was
50-50, man. Look, it's. I mean,
it's on that man's spirit.
Look, say
what's on your heart.
Deep inside, man. I just want her to have my back just as much as I have hers. That's it, you know. If I'm willing to go to deep depths in for it, I want her to do the same for me.
Okay. See, now that you go there,
where he go?
I'm gonna spin to ask this question. Who do y'all feel, man or woman, is it harder to meet their need?
I feel like it's harder to meet a man's need.
Definitely. I don't think you can put a gender on it.
But it just only because
I've never tried to meet the needs of a man, so I wouldn't fucking know.
I feel like just wait.
But do you feel you simple?
No, it's not.
Everybody can't say that. I can't say that because a woman is totally.
Yeah, I feel y'all are not as verbal.
Like he said, the shit that they go through, that y'all didn't even.
We don't know. Y'all are not as verbal as we are. Which, and I mean it from that aspect, not because y'all are not verbal like us. Women are naturally talkative, more talkative than men. And when it comes to our feelings, our emotions, something that we want, we're gonna tell you for the most part. We're gonna tell you.
I'm about to say.
We're gonna tell you, but when it comes to men,
I'm gonna ask you a question.
No matter what it is, we're gonna say something.
Not to look. Just being, I asked questions. Do both marriages was it easy to please them?
It was easy to please my first husband. It was very easy to please him because we grew to where we really understood each other and we connected with each other. Right. So it was easy to please him. He just had an ego that needed to be scratched sometimes. And you know, and it is what it is. You know, we were young. I'm pretty sure he learned. Maybe he did. Hopefully he did. But it was harder to please my second husband because I don't know. I just felt like I was never doing enough. But he also got to a point to where he stopped talking to me. And so no matter what, I would just ask him all the time, what's wrong? Have I done something? Am I doing something? Do I need to change something? Like I always would put it back on me until it clicked and I was like, it's not me. It's you. It's not me.
Okay, so let me flip it to this way then. What do you think makes it hard about trying to please the opposite sex?
Communication.
We
can't. We're not mind readers. You know what I'm saying? Tell us what you want.
That is so crazy that y'all say mind readers because y'all be like, baby, you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Ain't nothing wrong. As soon as we walk out, it's crazy how you won't check on me and see what I really got going. You don't even really care like that. Am I lying? Am I lying?
You're not all the way true.
That's not true at all.
It's halfway true.
That is not true at all.
It ain't all the way true because now when you walk out,
let's be some accountability.
I just find it funny how you sit up here and told me there's nothing wrong with you when I can look at you and tell
you
something wrong with you. We'll go that way.
But you don't want to talk.
But you don't want to talk about it.
Okay, do y'all think that's a good way to approach somebody who has something wrong with them?
No, we're saying no. But he said no.
Since you said it, may I ask you?
No, he said if you ask first.
What y'all want to do?
Like he said if we ask you what's wrong and you just say nothing, I'm fine.
Okay, and then you say.
And then he said you want
so let me ask you something.
Like you need to ask me.
May I ask something right here?
We'll go somewhere else.
Can I ask something right here? So since y'all say, well, because you won't tell us, so and let's just be real. If a dude tell you what's wrong, how many times? Now I'm not saying you, but let's just say let's think of your friends that are girlfriends and all of that. How many times if a dude actually tells his lady what's wrong? Does then she use that as ammunition against him and then flip it to make her seem like the victim? I'm not saying every woman does this, but how many people can relate to that? Back in your 20s.
I mean, because my
where
friend, like, listen, my friend,
what do you mean by back in your
20s? I used to do that back in the day. Like,
back in your 20s?
Yeah, when I was like,
you saying like the 90s.
Everybody can't be on the mic.
I'm naturally a nurturer. That's just me. That's who I am. That's my personality. It's me. So I have never ever, except for that one marriage, I've never had an issue with any man that I've been in a relationship with. I've never had an issue with him telling me what was wrong with him and what was on his mind, and I've never used it against him ever. I'm not that type of person. I don't know. It's because I've grown up seeing it so much, you know, within like a lot of the women in our family. I saw that shit firsthand, and I always knew what type of women.
It does happen.
I mean, we see it happen, but we also see it happen on both ends. We also see men do it to women. Not saying it was something that was back in the day, but now where we are now, I see more men do it to women than women doing it to men.
Men say.
I'm just being completely honest from what I see. That we don't even like to talk to men
Yeah,
anymore.
so that's why I would say sometimes they make it hard for females to even open up.
These niggas are sassy as fuck. Like, what is wrong with you?
So what is sassy? Because everybody labels everything as sassy. What is sassy?
Hey, I agree. These niggas is bitch made
They
out of the
bitch
bottom,
made.
by and large.
Like,
What is
really
bitch
going
made? We just putting out titles.
What
and
you
we
think?
not saying
Hey, listen what bitch made says. Bitch made. Think
Yeah.
about what
What
that
are they
means.
doing?
Don't got a father. Never had a male figure in their life, and they act like little hoes.
I'm not dating dudes, so that's why I'm like, yo, y'all just saying they
Acting like females.
sassy.
Nah, I'm just saying I don't date dudes either,
You
but
still,
I
you
run
still
across
only
a
giving
lot
a
of
phrase.
niggas.
You're not giving an action of what they
Brittany
doing.
said, they'll throw it in our
Bitch
face. They
made.
make us hard for females to talk because a male will do what a female usually do. Which
Yeah,
is
they-
throw it
They
back in
talk
the
too
female
much. They
face.
messy.
We
They
can't
They
even
can't
trust
control
them.
their
They can't control
emotions.
Just from them.
These niggas
like,
dress
talking
like
about a
females.
past
These
or
niggas wearing
anything.
bell bottoms. These niggas paint their fingernails.
All the
These
time.
niggas wearing purses.
Wait,
Niggas,
hold on.
niggas is bitches, nigga.
Where is the
What you talking about?
What they doing is getting
For real. It's real shit. I
can't
agree
give it to them
100%.
no more because they doing it.
Niggas is
Shit.
bitches.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they normally receive. So they dishing out what they done received back.
That's bitch shit.
That's big.
A man don't do that shit. That's what I'm saying. A man don't do no shit like
Some of these
that.
niggas ain't received that
Be
shit.
a man, like nigga. If you a man,
That was
be a man. You don't let no
That was
fucking,
raised
you don't let no female take you out of no fucking character, nigga. Be a man. Stand on your motherfucking 10 toes, my nigga. That's what I'm saying. These niggas don't understand that these days, and that's what's leading to all of the misleading. These niggas is raising kids. These niggas is raising little children, like. On that bitch ass shit, like, and that shit is just trickling. That shit, I'm real passionate about
for a
bitch ass
second-
niggas, bro. Like,
I agree with you saying you disagree with some things dudes do, but I disagree with the part about like you saying don't let her take you out of character.
it starts with the men. That's what I'm saying. Like,
But here's what I'm saying with that. Here's what I'm saying with that because everybody, no matter who you are, unless you're a motherfucking Jesus, Muhammad, you have a breaking point.
A female can definitely take you out of character.
And the fact that
We push buttons.
at that moment, it's like you dehumanizing a man.
all right,
because
so what do you consider a breaking point? Like beating the shit out of a woman because she pissed
no,
you off?
Oh,
with her mouth?
no.
What's a
but-
breaking
but-
point then?
A breaking point. Don't put your hands on me. One, there's certain things that you shouldn't say. That's
See,
some,
like now,
that's some things
like
that
now, like
that's some
now,
things that I've
like
heard in
now,
my last
look,
relationship
like
that I'm
now,
like,
fam,
yo, that's
like now.
crazy.
Look, it's getting to you.
What's getting to me?
Look, it's
I'm asking him what he's talking about.
No. How passionate you
Yeah,
is
nah,
about
passionate
it.
about it. Yeah,
It's a lot of passion behind it.
Capricorn.
You speak. You look.
Yeah, because I see how it affects our community,
You feel
and I'm
about
passionate.
it.
Like I work
And
with
look,
kids, so
but
I
then-
see how that shit
I
affects
get it,
kids.
but that's-
so yeah, I'm
but then-
passionate
but
about
then-
it.
but
What's your point in saying I'm passionate about it?
That's a breaking point right there.
but wait a
That's
minute.
not a breaking point. I'm not breaking
It's
though.
getting to
But here's the
you.
thing,
But I'm
though.
not breaking
But one thing,
because that's me. Like
but-
I'm not breaking my character. This is how I am. I'm a nigga like this in wherever I go. Like,
Yo,
but-
in
but-
job,
but two
anywhere,
things
like,
I feel this-
I'm not breaking my character. Breaking my character is getting up, flipping shit over, and like setting shit off. That's breaking point.
that-
It can't no female ever get me to that point. I don't give a fuck what she do. That's what
I
I'm
disagree
saying.
with
That's
that.
breaking point.
'Cause I got
So
a
that's what I'm
daughter,
asking
and I
you.
heard some
What's your
things
breaking
that-
point?
it's just don't disrespect
And what do
certain
you
things that
consider a
can't be
breaking
said.
point? Is
Like
what I'm
things
saying.
like I don't want to repeat things I've heard said like towards me or towards like say my daughter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Like
right,
so,
right.
but what?
Kids
So,
should be automatically off limits,
I feel
period.
like men should be held to a higher standard, but
Right,
still
definitely.
with the standard, men should still be remembered that they're a human.
True.
And that's not saying, oh, you slapped her bikes. No, I'm saying like, because sometimes what happens is with what you're saying, women then can use that as a weapon. Like, oh, you a man, you should just be able to take it. No, I shouldn't be able to take it because now what we're doing is we're only holding one side accountable.
Okay, so what I'm
And that should
saying
be
is, what I'm
accountability,
saying
like-
is, I'm not saying a man should stay there and take it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like you should be man enough to know, like, all right, this is a motherfucker that I don't need to be around. If they get me to that point, that's over with. That's man shit.
Now you do got to get to that point, but you got to learn.
Yeah, but that's part of being a man though, like acting out of your emotions and doing whatever and whatever.
but the
Let
thing is,
somebody
you still
get you to a
got-
breaking
like you-
point on that shit. I don't think you should let no woman get you to no breaking point.
Sometimes
You
it
just
take a
get away from that
dude.
woman.
Sometimes it take dudes getting to their breaking point so they can learn it because some
right when you a boy,
Yeah, because like you
I'm
didn't
talking
have
about men.
Yeah, but I'm saying like even if you grow up and you didn't have nobody to teach you, yo, you need to manage that
Bitch
shit.
made. That's what I'm talking about.
Why is that bitch made? Because you didn't have nobody teach you.
I ain't saying everybody that didn't grow up without.
I know, I
father
get what
is
you're
bitch
saying,
made, but
because-
I'm saying that niggas
because
that
don't
act
get me
like
wrong,
that, out of that,
it's-
I'm not saying you a bitch made nigga. 'cause you ain't grow up with a father.
no.
I'm saying niggas that came up. It's a lot of that growing up and it's trickling and trickling and trickling. They don't have no male father figures or no niggas that's standing on 10 toes that stand up men.
We finna get canceled
what I'm
on
saying,
that
yeah, you can bleep that out, bro. You can bleep that out. Don't give me alcohol before we start talking, bro. But but what I'm saying is though, like, yeah, we'll bleep that out. But what I'm saying is like, I don't even know where I was going with it.
No, I get what you're saying because some dudes do that, and they make an excuse to make it okay for them to do it again.
Right, and like, yeah,
I get the side because I'm not trying to say what I'm referring to speaks to all people. I'm just saying like what I'm saying is some people get to that breaking point and they fuck up and they realize that's their learning lesson because they didn't have a man around to teach it to them. And then you got some people that be like, well, shit, if you get me to this point, fuck it, this is just how I'm going to act from now on.
Yeah, that's
so I definitely get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Getting the girl that I want,
let niggas,
and I'm making sure I'm gonna make sure my son know, like, son,
like having kids look up to niggas that glorify that shit, bro. That's bitch made shit, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody saying. It ain't good for no young man to be looking up to no nigga that act like a bitch, bro.
I get that.
It ain't nothing that come good for him. That's why these niggas so emotional today. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's what is it? Hereditary.
Yeah,
it's hereditary.
Like, I ain't saying the nigga gotta lock everything in and just deal with it on his own, but you can't blow up like as a man.
There's some standard that we gotta have as men.
Yeah, they don't have no limits. They don't have no boundary. They don't have no. It ain't no too far that they'll go. Like, they'll go too far anywhere on anybody. Like, I've seen some of these kids talk crazy. They mama like this a random person on the street.
But also, why ain't nobody checking it though?
That's what I'm saying. Because they looking up to the wrong shit. If there's more niggas...
Even if you looking up to them, like, at some point, like, I think a bigger issue is we don't pay attention to our household. Look, you come home, look, do your dishes, play your game, whatever. You're not really...
I don't know if you can say that, because I got my brothers, they kids...
Your brother, but can you say that for every
That's what I'm saying. You can't say that for everybody. That's what I'm saying. You can't say that.
I'm not, but
you saying we don't pay attention to our households. There's plenty of niggas that pay attention to their households.
There is plenty.
Do that shit out here, handle their business, and they men.
No, but I'm saying a lot of the kids that do the stuff you talking about. Because y'all just parents.
Well, you talking about in that household?
Yeah, I'm saying the parents aren't paying attention to their kids, and it doesn't mean that kids can't still go to school and have a different identity. But like, if you pay attention, there's certain stuff that you'll pick up on. You feel me?
Yeah.
Stop letting just because your kid came home from school. Stop just letting them do whatever you want to do because you tired and you don't feel like being the parent. Like, pay attention to your kid to see what's going on with them.
Facts. And when I say bitch made too, let me go back and clarify that. I'm gonna drink a little bit. I ain't saying that every young kid that's raised by a single mom, like his mama, bitch. That ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like all of that negative energy and shit that he pick up, be like having an attitude and shit. Like,
it's not helping develop.
When niggas say he act like his mama, like, nigga, that's bitch made shit. Like, I ain't calling the mom a bitch or nothing like that. I'm just saying he picking up negative shit and it's making him a little bitch. You know what I'm saying, Dana? Every time I say something, I know my nigga Dana feel me, bro. I'ma say it on this one. We talking, bro. It's a problem, is it not?
It is a problem.
It's a problem in these men, and I know my female cousins know because they done dealt with some bitch ass niggas.
That's a fact.
With bitch ass ways.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
bitch tendencies for sure.
and when you go back and look at their lineage, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did they come up? You know what I'm saying?
He took it back to their ancestors.
Because somebody had put on Facebook, this nigga always mad and upset about something, and she was like, damn, like, what's wrong today, Wanch? And I thought that was the funniest post.
Hell, what niggas act like hell.
I laughed so hard.
Right, bro.
I laughed hard. That was so funny to me. You on your period today? Like,
and they be looking at y'all crazy because y'all call that shit. I be like, nah, bro. Like, it's an epidemic out here with a lot of this shit, bro. And it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And like niggas like Bernie Mac, when they be saying shit like he wouldn't be able to survive in this day and time because that nigga stand 10 toes on what he believe. Like, he don't bend their fold just because it make motherfuckers uncomfortable. Like, I ain't talking about like your sexuality. I don't care what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? Whether you like men or women, you know what I'm saying? That's on you. I'm just talking about like your principles and what you stand for as a person. Like, motherfuckers just can't go out here and do anything just because they can. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's boundaries and shit, and motherfuckers need to get back to having some motherfucking dignity, and niggas need to get back to shaming niggas for that bullshit. And we'll be in a better place.
But they can't because they really like their homeboys. So.
Yeah, I ain't with that
don't
shit.
even go there. It's too far.
Don't even too far gone for sure.
Sometimes you feel like I'm like, damn, do you want to be with your nigga?
So
not now, but
that's crazy. That's crazy.
So this what it brings back to real man talk.
Yeah.
Where it's based on, you know, conversation like these bring it back to a reality where, you know, society is really just, it's fucked up.
Yeah, definitely.
On men and women, you know. So, you know, women, it's sad to say that it's fucked up on both ends.
Yeah,
I agree.
women got their flaws for sure too.
Absolutely.
It's fucked up on both, but you had to, you know, push to the side, you know, just to be, you know, a stand-up man or woman for your child.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be sturdy and firm on them. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of even my kid's mother, regardless of what she go through, I got custody of my 2 boys. Regardless of what she go through, I had to be firm and not saying no whole way. I'm mama and dad.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? I had to be soft and I had to be hard.
Mm-hmm.
I had to. When they hurt, shit, I hurt. You know, so it's fucked up. It's fucked up.
And see,
It's fucked up.
Let me say something.
It's fucked up.
And I feel like that's where I feel like that's where we end up falling short a lot with our single mothers. It's like they got to be so hard to raise these young boys to be men. That they don't get that soft love.
I'll tell you nothing from
They don't get that because they don't have a chance to. Like they got to be so hard and so on these little niggas to keep them out of this bullshit and from following these bum ass niggas that they see in the street. That they don't get a chance to love them like how they, you know what I'm saying, like how a mother's supposed to love and then the father's supposed to do that rear. They don't get the balance like that.
I hate
you good on my point, Phil.
I hate when a single mother raises a young boy, and if this young boy mama around females and they always assuming that little boy gonna be a faggot. I hate that.
Do you think it's a high probability if he raised around all women and never around men? I think it's a high probability. Not that he gonna be a like, you know what I'm saying, gay, but I'm saying it's a high chance that he gonna see that and pick up the tendencies.
He gonna be an eye catcher. Look, he gonna be
more
a
player.
finesse.
Yeah, because that's how Miguel ended up.
Look,
Man,
Miguel, that nigga the most player. Oh God, and he know because he been around some player.
This won't be on YouTube. This won't be on YouTube.
Okay, but this like we can put these saying back on.
No, we can't put that on YouTube.
Okay, good. All right.
I was also around cousin Derek and them.
Yeah, you was. I'm just saying like in your household. It's Diana and Crystal. That's Crystal.
I ain't gonna lie.
Too, goddamn.
I be thinking, God, I'm like, look, I see other people that raise around women. I'm like, dang, bro.
But do you know it's a high probability? Do you think it's a high probability if a young man is raised up around nothing but women in his household?
I think he definitely can end up with feminine traits.
Okay.
No, Diddy. I know there's certain traits that me, I'm like, that's a little bit too feminine, but it's just what I was brought up with. But I'm like, I love me some fucking women, so it don't bother me. I think at some point I became secure.
He gonna be soft. He gonna cry about every little thing. But look,
my mama.
That's just being around the women that he been around. He ain't been around no male figures. You know what I'm saying? It ain't been nobody just been there. You know. But me personally, look.
You get a good point of view living with women.
Man, I love them. You know what I'm saying? Look,
you get a good point of view living with
my sister. I'ma just say this. You know what I'm saying? My sister, man. I got a nephew, man. My sister, look. He got us. But Troy, he crazy.
Yeah.
But my little nigga say my sister raised him like my mom. My dad, man, look, shit, been around anus and all. It's just, I mean.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's a gift and a curse.
Cause you do. What do you say? What would you say is the gift?
You get their perspective. You get their perspective.
You gonna learn everything about a woman.
About a woman, yeah.
You gonna learn how to talk to a woman. You gonna learn how to treat a woman. You gonna know how to learn how to cater to a woman. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot I put men in this.
Then what's the downside? Yeah, give me that. Let me get 5 6 of them motherfuckers. Let me hear it. I know they on the top of your head too. That nigga laugh like a motherfucker.
But I understand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a gift and a curse.
Yeah, for sure.
Look, man, this has been a hell of a conversation.
Nah, for real. Shit.
On that note, that's why I should have told your ass a little earlier. Cuz, chill.
Yeah. Oh God, you should have, bro.
I just like, look, bro.
I don't drink no more and shit. I just smoke and I chill when I smoke.
That's bad.
And when I drink, I get a little turned
Hey
up.
man,
It's whiskey in there. That's
it's
why.
a very nice segment of man. You know, just trying to
really went.
try to take on relationships.
Yeah.
Hey, thank y'all for tuning in again to another episode of Cuz Chill.
Chill.
50-50, man. I don't know. Y'all figure it out.
What y'all know about
Gotta do
it?
some editing on this
Peace.
motherfucker.
Man, I gotta do some work on this motherfucker. Y'all be easy, man.
Yeah, that shit was loud.